It's called Medicated Consumption, MC for short. We did a play off that, you know, Master of Ceremony. And originally it was supposed to be a collaborative project, so you're going to see a lot of features on there. You know, with hip hop, not everybody had the proper scheduling and stuff like that, so we didn't get all the collabs back, so I filled it with some solo tracks. So you're going to see a bit of both, but we wanted to show the versatility. And so with each collab I got on, I fit into their world of rapping. So you see the different styles and all the ones that I can hit. But it comes out tomorrow, October 23rd on datpiff.com, and putting out an EP too, and it's going to be dope. It's more so on the route of music being the drug itself, because I'm not so, you know what I'm saying, nothing against it, but I never was really into the smoking and drinking too much and stuff like that, so music was the only thing I couldn't go a day without. I can't say a song, but one of my favorite verses from him, because it's not just him, it's on, it's him and Cormega, it's called Rhyme for Rhyme, and that verse, like, and it's probably more so, not because that's the best verse he had, but it's more nostalgia and like the effect of it on me, because I didn't really listen to him too much after he passed. You know what I'm saying? It was a little awkward for me. Plus, like his stuff was so, like I was too young to fully comprehend it. So when I was about 12, 13, that's when I first tried to give him another shot, like to listen to him to comprehend it. And that was one of the first songs I heard, and it almost brought a tear to my eye, because that's like the first time I heard my father's voice in like 6, 7 years. So like because of that, I was just like, yo, so that song like really, plus the verse was hot. Damn, how'd it go? Oh, damn.
Take it, man.
Yeah. Damn. Enter my world of doom, consume fear and feel the panic. I ram a lightning bolt between the earth and the moon and curl the planets. I'm belladanic with lyrics spanning for galaxies. Battle me mathematically. I'm giving your wisdom a cavity, rapidly flowing, controlling the time with flow in the rhyme. I'm blowing your mind with just the flow in the rhyme, controlling it, whatever. I forgot what it was, but like he was like, I'm belladanic with lyrics. Yo, he killed it. And just like everything he said and the way that he did it, like, I don't know what, but it struck a chord of just hearing him for the first time. There's definitely a double-edged sword there. It's a duality. The pros are obvious, you know what I'm saying? People are more willing to listen. They're interested, you know what I'm saying? Certain doors are a little more open. Like, it's the willingness, I think, that people are like, okay, it's Punch Son, let's give them a try. Now, that's when the cons kick in, where they kind of hold me at a higher status, like a higher bar. So I may spit a verse that's better than 90% of people, but since it's not better than my father's, who's one of the greatest of all time, then now it's like he's not good enough, you know what I'm saying? So I had to always deliver at a higher bar, but that's a pro within itself, even as a con, because it kept me tight and it kept me working on my craft, and that's why I'm the man I am today. So, and it took me a while to get out of his shadow and stuff like that and developing my own identity, and that's the fight. But realistically, like the pros, like people gave me a shot and I had to hit it. So, and you know, lately I've been doing it, so it's a blessing more so than a curse. Yeah. It was weird in a sense of like, it was all I knew at the time. Like it's more weird looking back at it now, knowing how things are supposed to be opposed to how things just are. Because like I said, my pops passed when I was 6, so as a 4 or 5-year-old, all his riches didn't really mean anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I may have gotten a certain toy. I never not got the toy that I wanted, but I wasn't really into that sort of stuff. So most of my life and most of my memories was in poverty. So it's all that I knew. So whether he was house hopping or homeless or sleeping outside, it was just kind of something he was going through. And as I got a little older, I started realizing not everybody was going through this. And when I would say, I'm like, oh no, I'm in a shelter, like people would look at me weird and certain things, and people would have, you know, fresh clothes and all that, and all I had was holes in my shoes and the same hoodie I wore every day. You know what I'm saying? So as I got a little older, I realized like damn, this kind of sucks. But realistically, like I'm one of those people that feel like anything could be overcame. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to dwell on those things, and all of my accomplishments got to be given by my own hand. So I'm willing to put in that work to not have to go through that again and give my kids a better life, kind of thing. So it's all, I just move with optimism. It's cool. I actually had encountered him in DITC, Digging in the Crates, the new studio, actually recently, and I spoke to him. But prior to that, it would probably have been when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really keep contact, and there's that whole can of worms with him and my mother and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We had some words back and forth. It was no problems and stuff like that. He was just explaining a few things, and you know, so I'm always willing to hear people out. But all in all, it's one of those things where it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to inherit any problems, and I wasn't there directly to know exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to pick sides, but it's my mom, so of course I'm gonna lean over there and just support her, whether I know what's what. So it's really one of those things where it's like, yo, respect, but you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep our own paths and keep it moving. Was birth a fighter with the worth of Gaia. The earth retire when I stomp the ground with verses prior. And it increases my thesis is be defeated or beat the beat with the fiendish treatment thought of them released on Jesus. So be elusive, guy. Unless you're drooling to get crucified. My music coming ruthless with the nooses tied. You can't hang. Now I'm with the Dragon God ambassador. Smashing y'all, unpacking you whack. Rappers like applesauce. Adderall, I'm focused. Opus is ultra potent. Fully loaded Trojan horses bring thunder like Odin spoke it and his son came. I bring the pain like dominatrix. I dominate in a higher state like Gandhi concentration. Buddha like. Abuse the mic with truth and nukes and mutant strikes. Too precise to step into the booth and dude, you lose your life. Who's the right man for the job? I'm screaming Chris is. If you couldn't take the heat in the kitchen, just do the dishes. I try to censor it. It don't matter. It's cool. That's cool. All right, cool.